Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off, presented by Betr. It is CAPeteria Day, and a lot of people, Jack, have been asking for Pat's thoughts on Aaron Glenn being hired as the Jets head coach.
He talks about every single one of the coaches that have been hired so far. He ranked them all. I got in my conspiracy bag.
Yeah, you are a conspiracy.
Why each team is going to win the Super Bowl, potentially who's going to win next year's Super Bowl.
You are a big conspiracist, is that?
I like the conspiracy. I like the conspiracies about who's going to win the Super Bowl. There's always like the uniforms, the logo, this, that, but I have a different one.
It's fun. It was a good one. And last but not least, I ranked the teams with the brightest futures eliminated from the playoffs. So if you were eliminated from the playoffs, you still got some stock in this episode. And last but not least, make sure to download Betr, play Betr Picks, use promo code CAPSOFF when you do. Let's get into the episode, Jack. Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off, presented by Betr. It is the 29th of January.
Pat is ready to hit the golf course.
Pat's going to golf.
I'm going to play at, not the golf course, the golf stadium. I'm going to be playing at the TGL facility. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
We're going up there to shoot content today. Yeah.
Sick.
So the video we're going to make is can we beat Tiger Woods, basically. So it's going to be us playing the same course against him.
I have my clubs in my car.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
If you just want to do
what did you guys have for breakfast?
No, I'm actually I have a wildly free afternoon.
What did you I had to skip breakfast. I actually woke up a little late.
No, Adam, I'm actually really free this afternoon, so I could go.
This is a dumb bit, Jack.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
One day, man.
I don't make the calls.
This is a...
Hey, if he doesn't listen to Caps Off, get James, get me on board next time, bro. Fuck. No, that's sick. That's sick. That's gonna be so dope.
I'm so
they have
excited,
all the holes are like super different and cool.
Yeah,
right?
the green rotates like you're hitting out of real sand, out of real grass.
That's what I was.
It looks sick.
And I just said to you guys earlier, as someone who hates, or not even, I don't have really a hatred. I just don't have an interest in golf. That made me interesting.
Yeah, we just got to get you out on the course one time.
You're a simmy boy.
You'll be good.
Yeah, I'm a simmy boy.
You know Adam is interested because Adam's a simmy king. Like that's all he'll do is hit the simmy. He will not go to the driving range or a real course.
I think Adam just doesn't have the patience for a 4-hour golf round.
No, too much.
But the best part about it, it's not like it's the patience isn't the playing the golf. It's the waiting on the fuckwads in front of you that are slow.
Yes.
That's what you need. Yes, I think that's a pretty good term.
Fuckwad totally makes sense.
Like, but it's just hang out with your buddies, Adam.
Yep.
Relax. Put your phone down. I don't check my phone in entire golf rounds.
Yeah, I know that because I'll usually
lovely.
text you something and I don't get an answer for 4 hours.
No, that's facts.
And then you call me.
And then I call you.
You know Tycho's
What
gonna
the
pick up.
fuck, man?
No, it's always
Well, it's because it's on the Apple Watch.
But he knows, every time it's me and Tycho because we have the same off days. Like me and Tycho are gonna be golfing together, and then he can't get a hold of me for 20 minutes. So he's like, all right,
I call Tycho.
Then I get fucked.
Yep.
Dude, I wasn't able to get the tee time for Sunday because like they didn't have my like South Florida residence on Normandy. I was pissed. Like I was falling.
So we're not golfing.
No, this upcoming Sunday. Well, check like Mikasuki. I would also play that. I haven't played Mika.
Welcome back to Back Nine, boys.
No, like just appreciate the invite. Anyway.
Well, you are invited. Relax. I haven't filled out a foursome yet. I've just
a lot of golf.
Qualified that Tycho is available, which
No,
in
but
turn
we
usually
should
means
golf
you're available.
Saturday for sure because I think I have to golf.
He
Sunday.
can't play Saturday, but
Oh,
I am down for Saturday.
Okay, you can play both days.
All right.
I'll be playing
Gonna
Friday,
turn
Saturday,
football
and
for
Sunday. My
those
girlfriend's out of
listening.
town.
Sorry. Anyway,
Anywho.
I just wanted to golf this weekend. I'm glad I got.
Yeah, no
planned.
shit. You want to fucking golf?
Do you want to golf?
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
I've begun phase 2 of
No, dude, the training looks fucking stupid.
starting
right now,
this
you told me.
morning. Wake ups are now at 6 a.m.
How you feeling? Exhausted? Dead?
Anxious.
Awake?
Well, I only had one, but anxious.
What was your workout today? We talked about our golf. We like to golf.
Yeah.
Talk about your
It was
day.
an hour and 20 minutes of speed training, and then
What's
tonight
speed training?
Define speed
So
training
you
for
do-
the
you
uninitiated.
You warm up 20 minutes, and then you sprint for 5 minutes, and
What's
then
the-
you
what's the
jog for
warm-up?
2 minutes. 20 minutes at like a 3 to 5 RP, right? So like
Yeah.
out of 10, that's
jogging.
your energy. So it's like you're jogging, then you sprint for 5 minutes, then you go back down to 2
Sprinting
minutes.
for 5 minutes is a foreign concept to me. What do you mean sprint for 5
You're
minutes?
at 10 speed, right?
I took it down because I was worried about my hamstring, but I was at
9?
9. Yeah, I was at 9.
I had.
I don't know if I can run at the 10 speed.
We
on the
shot a
treadmill.
video at Disney the other day that was like return to this spot with Mickey ears and like last guy to get here loses.
Oh.
And so I ran for 3 minutes maybe total.
Gassed.
My knee the next morning was in shambles.
I'm definitely.
Well, you had knee pain, so why are you doing
well, you
this?
gotta, because it's like it hurts when I run, but it's not like debilitating. But the next day, just
Fridays is what's giving me
such
the
an old
most
man.
anxiety. Friday is when used to be like an hour and 10 minutes. It's now an hour and 50 minutes.
where do you even find the time for that?
That's what I'm saying. That's wake up at 6. To get it
That
done.
is crazy.
Let's get it done before
Wait,
work.
an hour and 50 of
An
what?
hour and 50 minutes of interval uphill incline treadmill work.
Damn. Meanwhile, we're just talking about like a time where we can go and drink
golf.
beers and golf.
Yeah.
He's doing the craziest thing.
And like, Lord knows my knee's gonna hurt after that golf round.
Excited for next week.
Let's talk about
We will
football.
be at the Super Bowl.
Officially?
We will officially be at the Super Bowl.
Well, not at the Super
Pat
Bowl.
actually declined the offer.
Don't
which is,
say that. No, I said if someone has to get cut, I'm the new guy.
That wasn't the framing.
Well, Tish is a twister of words. He
does
said,
tend
he
to
said,
do
do you
that.
need to go? And I was like, I don't need to. I was like, I understand how things
I said
work.
I'll fight for you, and I said
We both want you to
Pat is
go.
No, it's
going.
also tricky though because we're also Handshake Bets is getting sent to the
Waste
Waste
Management,
Management
yeah.
Open.
That's what makes it
Well,
tricky.
and we're going to be there Thursday. We're going to get there Thursday and leave Sunday morning.
And I
which is
get-
about the exact time that you guys have to
I
be at
get to
Management.
Waste Management Wednesday night and leave Friday night.
You wanna
Yes.
give me- you wanna give
So
me
I
like a
meet you
cool-
guys in New Orleans
Yes.
Saturday morning.
Yep.
We might be interviewing some cool folks.
We have we have some really cool things lined up. We have
We're
some
not really
players
allowed to
that
specify.
we're not going to talk about it yet, so you'll have to see that next week. Next week's going to be a weird schedule.
Do you guys
of-
worry that
recording.
like I worry because we talk a lot of shit about a lot of people and say some pretty mean things.
Brian Burns called me out the first time that we ever had him on.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Because it's like I hide behind this camera and screen and I
I'm
say
not afraid
whatever
of it.
I think.
No, like if they call you out and you'd be like, I did say that. Yeah, it's fucking documented.
Yeah.
We film
I'm
everything.
not afraid of it.
Yeah.
But do you guys fold immediately and be like, yeah, it was for clicks, man? Like I'm just saying what?
No.
What, no, you stand.
I
on
don't-
Well,
it.
because I don't say things for clicks.
Yeah,
I believe it.
I will say
No, I
what
know,
I
me
believe.
too. But like me screaming about
Like,
Josh
dude,
Allen yesterday.
let's just
now
say
I'm
I'm
like,
just-
if
I'm
I
just
met
gonna
Josh
put it-
Allen and he saw that.
I'm
I'm
just
like,
gonna put it out there, like-
because that was a really bad take.
Pat.
what?
I think it was kind of a really bad take.
No, I'm gonna stand on it. Look, I'm not blaming him for the whole game. I'm talking one drive. You have 3 minutes to
That's-
score a
that's what he's
touchdown, and he
saying.
did not score a touchdown.
Okay, fine.
I just when I posted, I said it's Josh Allen to blame for the loss to get people riled.
I mean,
up.
I edited-
That's not what I was saying. I'm not blaming him for the loss.
No, I
I'm
twisted the
saying
words.
he
I twisted
failed
the words.
in the chance to make
Caps
him
off
statement.
the caps off social manager, me, twisted Pat's words specifically.
That's
I
to-
also
crazy.
edited the clip and watched it 1,000 times and realized, yeah, we're literally just going around a revolving door of arguing two separate things, and that's me
Okay.
not listening to Pat, and
funny,
I'm not
bro.
even listening what he's arguing to, and then I'm trying to argue it, but then he keeps saying that he's not arguing that, but I just kept fighting and I just kept digging a deeper
There was
hole.
one point where I'm screaming at Tycho. I'm like,
Yeah, you-
Tycho, am I thinking about the one play, Tycho?
Okay, and the funniest thing, like, no one ever from Betr, like, work sends in our group chat, like, any caps off clips, like, oh, this is great. Well, like, that clip specifically was so fucking stupid and funny that, like, everyone's like, this is incredible.
Yeah,
content.
Jeremy texted me. He's like, I'm absolutely wheezing when you start looking at Tycho. Because you can't deal with Adam anymore.
Dude, you couldn't see it in the video we posted in the clip, but like Adam's trying to shake your hand. I'm like, Adam, he doesn't. Not now, not
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Like,
you
'cause
could-
but it was like I was just like, Adam, he does not want to. Shake
There was
your
one
hand, bro.
comment that sent me on YouTube that was really what put me over the edge, and I sent it to Pat.
Oh, yeah, what was
But it was the comment of, it was from Chasin Locks, and he said, when Adam argues, I feel like he doesn't care if he's right. He just wants to ruin the day of whoever he is arguing with.
It's so fair. It's so valid. That is such a good comment.
I want to circle back to just like Josh Allen is not to blame for that loss.
He balled out.
He balled out. Like they
On the
didn't.
drive.
James Cook wasn't involved enough. They don't have enough pieces around Josh Allen. Every reason under the sun as to why Josh Allen is not to blame. The statement I was making was that he failed when he had the golden opportunity to prove
Okay.
everybody that he's that
So
guy.
the way Adam's going to do this is he's going to somehow get your words chopped up. Says Josh Allen is the reason for it. We're going to double down.
I can make you guys commit bomb threats with your clip outs.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
Jesus.
No, I'm sure.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, no, it's easy.
Yes, we can.
Tycho get us arrested if like.
Oh, yeah, if you guys gave me enough episodes, I think I could get you guys all arrested.
In fairness,
I'm gonna kill
in fairness
him.
to Pat's point, because I didn't have an opportunity.
I'm
I didn't have an
gonna kill
opportunity to also shit on Josh at that moment.
Why was it shitting on Josh? It
No,
just-
no,
he
but I
failed.
didn't get a chance because
It was
I
valid
love
take.
Josh
It was a
Allen,
valid
but like
take.
I was arguing one specific thing. But at the time, I was saying the other thing. But as I've watched it now many times, your point of he had one time, like literally one moment, to prove everyone why this guy
failed.
deserves to be in the conversation, should be over Joe, should be over Lamar, and failed naturally because they didn't convert. Not failed necessarily because it's totally on him, but failed because they just didn't convert.
They
Phil,
did not
because
score a touchdown when they
if
were.
you're, yeah, like
with 3 minutes to
Patrick
go,
Mahomes in that moment,
He scores
will
a
score
touchdown every
time.
single time. Tom Brady, he scores a touchdown
And frankly,
every single time.
Lamar did the week before.
He did score a touch. Oh, Lamar over touchdown.
Some are saying.
All right, we're good. But
Like,
yes,
he
we
wasn't
will be
playing
at Super
Mahomes.
Bowl, and there is one guest that we right now have confirmed that will
is
make a
on the
lot of
team.
sense. That is on a team that we definitely might have had some shindigs with this year. So
Yeah.
that will be
wonder-
a really fun episode.
That's gonna be. I think that's gonna be one of the more fun interviews in general, just based off of who he is.
Yeah.
Like,
All right. Well, we have a really fun episode today. Where do we want to start? We have a lot to
I
talk
have a
about.
couple like Super Bowl theories if you want me to go through.
Do we want to go
We
Super
got-
Bowl
Pat's got-
front?
I got a couple rankings.
Pat's got a ranking of like the head coaching hires. He's got rankings of the best teams in the 2000s.
best teams in the 2000s.
You've got
I decided to re-rank the brightest futures, but teams eliminated from the playoffs.
Tycho.
I like that.
And then I also have a trivia. So I have
Fun.
Why don't we?
You
why,
expected me to listen to all that and
why
decide
don't we
which one I
push
wanted?
Super Bowl to the back end because Super
Just
Bowl's
say,
going to
just
be
say.
the front end.
So
of
Jack has
everything.
3, Adam has 1.
I think let's go straight into coaching hires. That
Yeah,
feels
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah,
light
yeah,
topic
Okay.
to get
I was
started
gonna say
with.
Tycho just say a name and a number, but that works too.
Yeah.
Do you ever look at your?
Pat goes Pat 2, and he just has to pick which.
Do you ever look at your elbow and be like, "Wow, I'm ashy right now"?
Okay, let's move.
Yeah, I did
I
yesterday.
like
Actually, I had a lot
moisturizing
of.
every
I
morning
need more.
when
I need
wake
more
up.
Yeah,
moisture.
I need more
Wow,
moisture
I'm
on
like
my arms.
self-conscious.
All right, here we go. We're gonna do
Well,
my
can,
game
Can
first.
I
What
interject?
kind of
before?
moisturizer
Yeah.
do you use?
Because there were some comments
Cetaphil.
asking about it before you rank and talk about head coaches. Can I get your sense on Aaron Glenn?
Well, I mean, you'll get it here.
Okay, okay,
I feel
sure.
like I'll spoil what the ranking is if we start
No,
talking.
no.
I wonder.
All right,
I wonder
no,
where
no,
Aaron
no.
Glenn is.
Did you guys know that Betr is literally giving away money right now?
Why would they do that?
Jack, it's because they want people to use Betr Picks. So new users, if you download Betr and play Betr Picks, your first entry is matched up to $250. But what's the best part, Jack?
You can get that win or lose.
Win or lose.
You
So it
don't
doesn't
have to
matter.
win.
Don't have to win. Don't have to lose. Either way, you're gonna get money up to $250. So if you put $250 on your lineup and you win, you get the money that you won, and you still get $250 more.
It's so easy to use. All you have to do is pick more or less on your favorite NFL players this weekend, and you could turn your knowledge into some real money.
I mean, there's over 1 million people that have already downloaded and used the app already. You might as well join them.
It is as simple as picking 2 players, more or less.
and the other part to it is everyone is always commenting on our takes, our thoughts, saying that they know more ball than us. Well, now's your chance. Now's your time to turn your knowledge into real money.
We have a feature lineup every single day. You can see what we place. If you want to fade it, maybe you'll make money. Maybe we don't know ball.
I know ball.
So make sure to download Betr, play Betr Picks, use promo code CAPSOFF when you do. Join all the winning users today, and let's make some money this NFL playoffs.
All right, we're going to rank these 6 new NFL head coaching hires, and I'm just going to go right off the rip. Liam Cohen, you have no chance at being a good coach. You're number 6. That press conference clip, so bad. As a Jets fan who saw Adam Gase with the crazy eyes,
Jonathan Gannon shooting rockets.
Pat.
you're going to suck if you're that much of a goober weirdo in your opening press conference. He's number 6.
Pat in our group chat, after he sends it, goes, Jesus, fuck, this is hard to watch. I go, made me never want to watch sports again. Pat goes, they might as well fire him right now. 0 chance of success after an intro press conference moment like that. Please refer to Exhibit A. And it was that Adam Gase fucking.
I mean, look, Liam Cohen, great head coaching hire. Like
He actually is a good hire.
He's He was the offensive coordinator for the
the
Buccaneers,
Bucs,
correct?
yeah.
So, and that offense is
You could
electric.
do with Baker what he did, or with Trevor
I
what he
don't
did
know,
with Baker.
man.
It's a great hire.
But he's a loony, he's a weirdo.
It is objectively a great hire.
As someone who has a nerd for their head coach, it seems like you just hired another nerd, and I don't know if it works out.
I will say-
I don't think players are gonna rock with this.
Did
dude.
you see the weird? He does
Pat,
that. He
give
can
me a-
move one
Pat,
eyebrow at a
hated
time.
that, hated
freaked
that.
me
Give me a
out.
Duval.
Duval? That's what it was.
That's so good.
Can you do your eyebrows like
No,
him
I
too?
can't. I don't have.
He moved one eyebrow like so high.
It
while
is
the other one was
objectively
like,
such
I don't know if
a
people do that.
logical, good hire, but unlogically
do
and
it.
probably correctly, he's gonna fail. He's a dork. He's a weirdo dork. This is the comment that I'm saying. Like, if we get Liam Cohen on the show at some point, I'm just like, he's a weirdo dork who could
No,
never
be like,
succeed.
then you go like defend yourself.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
defend
Tell
that
me,
moment.
Tell me why you're not a dork.
No, it's like tell me 5 cool things that you do. What do you do? He goes, well, I play Minecraft. No.
sometimes I play Roblox instead.
Have you guys literally seen my freaking Minecraft solo? It's pretty-
Okay, moving on. I'm sorry. Good hire, Jags, but it's going to fail because also you're the Jaguars. So you couple the Jaguars with that type of viral, embarrassing moment, he's going to suck.
I do
probably
think
watches the
I do think there's
weirdest
something
porn.
funny to be said about they kept
just
their
have a weird
GM.
feeling.
They wanted to keep Trent Baalke, and then Liam Cohen
Yep.
pulled out, and all these other head coaching hires pulled out, and then they
what?
decided to fire Trent Baalke, and now obviously Liam Cohen comes right
They
back.
sure pulled out, Daddy. What? All right.
At number 5, we got Schottenheimer. It's just,
I'll be
Doesn't
honest.
do anything.
Okay, if
for
it
me
wasn't
at
for the
all.
weird Duval clip,
He's
easily
obviously
He's- yeah, he's
yeah,
sick.
he was obvious.
Did you
He's
see
the
what-
real six.
He's
Did
been
you
in
see
this
what the
for the-
Cowboys are saying about it?
No.
So, like, Jerry Jones is sitting next to him at this fucking press conference and being like, this is the most risky play we've ever done.
Well, he's covering his
you
ass.
cannot point at me and tell me that I don't take risks, that I
Jerry
just coach.
said
Jerry
that?
said this while he's sitting next to the guy.
It's been 12 fucking years for
And
Schottenheimer, and he's
dude,
never gotten a head
Dude,
coaching
and
chance.
he's like, yeah, because like a lot of people, they would never hire this guy, but I did. That was a risk I'm taking. You
Some
can't say I don't
guys-
care about this job.
Some guys are meant to be coordinators, Jerry.
Like-
Some guys are meant to
And
be
then
coordinators.
and then Jerry's
no,
son.
he wanted a yes man. That's
Jerry's
what this
son
is.
is
Yes.
right there next to him
This is
too,
what this
talking
is.
about like yeah, I know about the drought. I know about the drought. Everyone's
Also,
aware of the
there are
drought.
rumors that, or not, there's just like the whispers around the Deion Sanders aspect and why he didn't go to Dallas is because Deion came in and said, this is what I want to do. I want to change the culture. And Jerry said, absolutely not. This is my fucking team. So Deion said, all right, fuck that. I'm out.
Jerry Jones, I think my owner's bad. Like Jerry Jones, man, that guy's tough to have around.
I
your
mean,
team.
they won't win anything until
No.
he.
That's the real number 6. Liam Cohen just catapulted to last place.
Yes, yes,
That's
Horrible
the
clip,
moment.
yeah,
There was
bad
nothing
clip.
I could do about that.
the whole-
Number
you said the whole
4,
press conference.
I'm probably going to get flack for this take, but I'm going to stand on it. I have Mike Vrabel with the Patriots.
I don't hate that take. I
The
don't think
reason
he's what they need.
It's just you fired Bill Belichick 3 years ago, or you guys parted ways, however it ended, and now you're hiring Mike Vrabel and bringing
Well, no.
in Josh McDaniels. It's
No,
just
it's the same.
like,
No,
it's
it was-
like,
it
just why'd you even
right
fire
after,
Belichick?
right
then?
after Gerard Mayo too.
Yeah,
So
it-
it's like I get the Patriot way, but the
That's what
Patriot
they're
way
try-
is not the way of the new NFL.
The Patriot way is Bill Belichick.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Like you're trying
yes.
to re-implement what Bill Belichick and the Patriots were
And
for
you
20
can't.
years
And
by
you
bringing
can't.
in Vrabel and McDaniels, and it's just like that's not going to work.
Like Vrabel's a good head coach. I don't think
great
he's
head coach.
the right coach that the Patriots need right now. And you have
I
a
like
Drake May,
Vrabel, and
right?
I agree with that. I think Vrabel would have been a good hire elsewhere where he can reestablish like that
If there's a team that
intense
has pieces, it
mentality
needs
and that
culture.
physical mentality. But when I look at the Patriots, what
Like,
I
you
think
guys
I
are really
wanted,
good at, like-
Yes.
like watching them go from Gerard Mayo, I was hoping they'd go to like an offensive-minded type of guy that
Yeah.
can build around Drake May and other pieces that they end up getting. I also think Josh McDaniels is far worse than the Vrabel hire. Like bringing Josh McDaniels back, who was
makes
horrible
no
as a
sense.
fucking head coach, who then yes he was still in New England, but
He was a good
it was
coordinator.
He's
But was
always
he a
been a good
product of
coordinator.
Brady?
he was
I
a
don't know.
product of everyone was a product of Tom Brady. Bill
Yeah.
Belichick was.
I don't stand on that quite yet. But again, it's just like you're just trying to run back the same thing you did for 20 years.
It's
Like try
stupid.
something new.
Yeah, it's stupid.
it doesn't do anything for me. Number 3, I have Pete Carroll to the Raiders. I love this.
I love
hire.
this one.
I
love
don't.
it. I love it.
I can't tell how I feel about it because I've seen the whole like coach gets fired, doesn't like coach for a bit, and then comes back. Kind of like, or I guess it wasn't fired; it was a mutual parting
Yeah.
of ways. So, but I think he's one of the best coaches you could possibly.
He's a
get.
winner. He's a great vibes guy. He's won Super Bowls.
just-
He's won in college. He knows how to. He's like seems like
You know
a
what it
player's
is?
coach.
Yeah, he's a
You know,
player's
it's
coach.
just the Raiders organization. I just don't trust.
I know, but
Bingo.
that's why they need
That-
someone like Pete
bingo
Carroll.
and bingo.
Having Brady in there, I guess, helps a lot. But I just whoever they hire, I think it's gonna be a shit show. That's my mindset.
I
on
actually-
Brady.
well,
I
I
think
mean-
this is. I don't think Pete Carroll's going to be there for a long time. I think this is like
Establish
turn
culture.
him around, establish a culture,
Yeah.
and then bring in
Well,
a
that's
younger
what
guy in
worries
4
me.
years.
It's like you hire older guys and they don't last.
Well, you have to think. How old is he? He's like 78, right?
Yeah,
he's
old
really
as
old.
tits.
He's really old.
So you have to
Looks
think in
great
his
for his
mind.
age.
Maybe in the interview, he's like, "Yeah, I only want to do this for 4 to 5 years, and in my last 2 years, I'll begin grooming my replacement."
Yeah.
It's
It's
funny-
it could be a really
Well,
smart decision.
And,
We'll see.
they have Tom Brady there too. Like
Yeah.
knows what it takes to win. Pete Carroll's a winner. I like the hire for that reason.
It's funny that two of the most important jobs in the world, we allow someone 78 and older to take on these jobs.
What could be another one?
The president.
Another last point on Pete Carroll has proven to trust a mid-round quarterback, Russell Wilson, over a big signing in the offseason,
now
Matt
you're
Flynn.
saying-
Well, I think he's a
He
culture
could-
establishment.
Aiden O'Connell, he'll trust him. He'll see like this is the best quarterback
Well,
I
but-
have. I should be playing
But
him.
that was also like Pete Carroll drafted Russell Wilson. Like it's a little
Yeah, but it's
Shut
the
up.
same thing.
They're gonna
no, but
go-
it's the same thing. Yeah,
Same
no,
thing.
Aiden O'Connell's actually going to win the
Mid-round
Super Bowl.
quarterback, Yeah.
Why would they waste a pick
Top
this year?
10
They're not going to get a good
Weird,
quarterback.
weird
yeah.
take, Jack.
No, that means in
the fuck up.
2026, no, 7. Sorry, Aiden will win a Super
Yes.
Bowl. Yeah.
All right.
second
At
year.
number 2.
Congrats, Aiden.
At number 2, I have Aaron Glenn. I didn't put him at number 1.
Modest.
I said the number 1 was pretty obvious.
Pretty obvious.
Best fit ever.
But on
Yeah.
Aaron Glenn, look, my friends aren't happy about it. We're all like,
Really?
Well, because it's another
the
defensive-minded
same.
head coach. We've had Todd Bowles,
it.
we've had Rex Ryan, we've had Robert Saleh, even Eric Mangini was a defensive-minded head coach.
Oh, my
And then you
God.
sprinkle in fucking Adam Gase in there, so we'll just move past
Forgot
that. But
about
it's
Eric Mangini.
I would have loved a offensive-minded guy, but I I love this hire.
You wanted Aaron
I
Glenn.
think it's great.
I wanted Aaron Glenn. He's a
wanted him or
guy
Graves, that's
who.
it.
So the reasons I love it, he's a former Jet, and he was with the Jets when they had one win.
Wasn't he Darrell Revis like before?
He was,
Revis?
and he was on the Jets where he had one win, and then the next season I think we went to the AFC Championship game. So he knows what it takes to turn around an awful culture in the New York Jets. He's also coming from the Lions, who are very similar to the Jets,
culture ever.
and they went from a two-win team, I think, with Jared Goff in his first
horrific,
year.
I mean, the
to
most laughable
a two-loss
franchise.
team
Yeah.
in his last year. So Aaron Glenn has seen what it takes to go from zero to hero and how to turn around an entire organization. And then number 3, dude's just like cool as shit. His opening press
Yeah, I
conference
saw
was
that. I
cool.
liked it.
He's the fucking
It was
man.
cool.
Did you
it
watch
was
the
the
Hard Knocks
opposite
with
of
the
Liam
Lions?
Well,
Cohen.
it was pure confidence. It was like,
Yeah.
I know what I'm coming in here to do.
Put your seatbelts
Well,
on.
you know what he did? Essentially, what I like that he did.
Hold on, hold on.
Yeah,
to
I
that,
know what you're gonna say.
To that point, it was in a better way though. It was no all gas, no brakes, Robert Saleh nonsense.
Yeah.
It was like put your seatbelts on. This is how we coach a fucking NFL franchise.
Yeah,
that's what I liked about
comment
what
that
Aaron
did
Glenn
like
said.
make me be like, what's he trying to say there? I'm just like, we're the Jets. We're built for this shit. Like, what is that?
Yeah,
What-
yeah.
what are
You're
we built
actually
for?
you're actually not built
We're
for
built
this shit
for
at all.
nothing.
Yeah.
But I love the
Sorry,
hire.
Jay.
It's the exact culture guy that you're looking to have come into the organization.
I was gonna compare it to something. It felt like when Dion came into Colorado. That's what I was gonna say. Like that comment he said, saying like "buckle up." Essentially, is like when Dion came to Colorado. He goes, "Y'all basically been a bunch of fucking bums.
Yeah.
This whole time.
Yep.
Get ready to start working.
Yep.
Like,
And then I
like,
also
this is
loved,
not how it's gonna be. This is not gonna be how it's been the last couple of
No,
years here.
his
Like,
comment on Aaron Rodgers was awesome too. Like the guy,
I
the guy was
love.
asking, was like, "Is Rodgers coming back?" And he's like, "This is not about Aaron Rodgers. This is about."
Well,
the
he said
Jets
if we're
football team."
evaluating it. He said we're evaluating it, and then said you're not going to
And
get
he was
me.
like, "The focus is on the team."
Yeah,
also,
so
he said.
So you brought up 3 points. Fourth point, they had 30 starters on defense this year, the Lions.
Yeah.
And he still had a top 7 or 6 defense.
Yeah, like my friends
Like-
were like, "Oh, he just got exposed by the Commanders."
Because
I'm like,
they were on third stringers.
they were playing XFL players.
Also, like,
Yeah.
I hate that take.
Yeah.
Because again, like, this is the NFL. Also, like,
But
what do you
also,
expect them to
let's
just be
look
the
at-
best fucking
look at-
defense? Like,
also look at body of work. No,
I
don't just
trust.
look at like a
I like
one-off
the
league.
hire.
The
I like
other,
the hire.
last final point, he wanted to be with the Jets. He said, "This
Yes.
was my job that I always wanted. I took other interviews, but it was always let me get a deal with the New York Jets. I want to be the head coach of the New York Jets." This is a guy
See,
who
he
has
wants to be a
pride
Jet.
in being a New York Jet.
If you-
That
That's
has
what
been
you wanted.
non-existent for the last 10
if you
years.
turn around
since Rex Ryan.
if you turn around the New York Jets, you will be fucking
A
anointed.
legend. You'll
Yeah.
be the greatest coach ever.
Yes.
And you'll be the greatest coach in New York sports
Yes.
history.
I love the hire. At number 1, we
statue for
have
you.
Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
was
the perfect fit.
the perfect fit. If the Bears didn't get Ben Johnson, it would have been an absolute disaster class.
It would have been the worst offseason of all time.
But talk about pressure now. Talk about pressure on the Bears.
Talk about pressure on Ben Johnson. But
Well,
I like
You have no excuse.
But I
now.
think you kind of welcome that if you're Ben Johnson. You want that pressure to succeed. The reason you joined the Bears is because you know they have the pieces where you can succeed almost immediately, and you are looked at as one
but
of
the
the
pressure
best
to
coaches in
me
NFL.
comes from
And if you
also
don't,
like,
though-
I think we're like ignoring, like, yes, the pressure's on Ben Johnson, but the pressure is just as much on Caleb.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
If you ain't the fucking
There's
guy,
pressure
if Jared
on the
Goff,
whole
Ryan Poles,
organization.
yeah, exactly.
Tycho, let's ask Tycho as a fan. Like the pressure that is now on you guys. Last year, it's Eberflus is the problem. It's the organization's the problem. We got to get rid of all the
not these
toxic
players,
parts.
yeah.
Now you have the coach you've always wanted, the offensive guru. If he isn't electric right away,
It's on Caleb. I think it's on Caleb.
fully on
I
Caleb.
think it's way more on Caleb than it is on Ben. And
Yes,
that's
yes,
because
yes.
I think you have to give Ben the like. Holy shit, maybe Caleb isn't the guy. Like I think that is the next
Yeah.
like train of thought is like if Caleb is
getting ready
bad,
for that, huh?
then it goes bang there. But I also want to flag that the Bears are going to run into a terrible situation where we're going to have a fucking massive payroll on defense, and guess what? We are going to lose some of these guys that we brought in first year for Caleb, and we're not going to be able to re-sign some of them.
Yeah.
So we are going to run
Like-
into that is true.
like,
Keenan Allen's probably
good,
gone.
gone.
yeah, get him
Not
out of
worth
there.
it at all. You drafted
Get
Rome. What's the
Roman
point?
to the 2, yeah.
DeAndre Swift
Yeah.
should not be there.
I think. Oh, I had a
Ashton
theory.
Genty.
I had a theory. We're gonna trade. We're ready for this one. We're gonna trade for Alvin Kamara and Roshan Johnson, and we're gonna have Sonic and Knuckles round 2.
No.
Yes.
Young.
take.
We're
Okay,
a young
moving off of
team.
Tycho.
That's
Build
the
the
most-
fucking defense.
Moving
I
off
want
of Tycho.
Alvin
No,
Kamara.
draft
All
a
right.
running back late, bro. You don't need it. These running backs in college are fucking disgusting. You don't
Get Cam-
need to
Cam
trade for
Scatterbo?
anyone.
Cam Scatterbo.
This hire is perfect, though.
Yes.
It is the perfect hire. It's what everyone wanted to see happen, and it happened. Now it's just see if he's actually good or not.
Yeah, the pressure is on fucking Caleb though, because Jared Goff. Remember mid-season, people were like, Jared Goff, potential top 5 quarterback. I'm like, bro, that was the craziest thing of all time.
Couldn't be me.
Crazy discourse, if you will.
me.
There are my rankings. Aaron Glenn and the Jets going to be a playoff team next year.
Want to hear a fun Super Bowl theory?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ready?
I want Aaron
Or
Rodgers
did you
back
want to do
also.
something?
No, I was just more so thinking on Aaron Glenn. I think it's
All right.
who has the most pressure of all those.
Ben Johnson. Not close. Yeah. Because the Jets are the Jets still.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the Bears are still the Bears.
yeah,
Like,
but you
you
guys
can't-
have Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
You have
but
your
we're-
savior.
But we are also in the hardest division in
You guys
sports.
had your savior in Sam Darnold.
We are in the
Couldn't fix
worst
him.
division in sports.
No, I know, but you have Caleb Williams. And if
But
you
we're in the
leave-
worst division in sports right now. Like
You
if
mean-
we are, if
You're
we
the
go
worst
out,
team in the best division.
That's what you mean. Yeah,
that's what,
right.
that's what,
You're
yeah.
saying we're the worst division.
You're saying the worst division. You're actually the best.
We're the
You're the worst division to be
Yeah,
the
we're the
worst
worst. Sorry,
in.
I'm
the
in
worst
the worst
team in the
situation
best.
possible.
Gotcha. He's saying he is in the toughest
Tycho,
spot.
your brain sometimes.
He's in the tough. No, I get what he's saying.
I get
now.
what you mean.
No,
Yeah.
I understand it.
No, I get it.
No, but like what I'm saying is like if he comes out and he goes 7-10 next year, and we
Failure.
look better, that's
Failure.
good. That's it.
No,
that
I
is
think
good.
that's good.
Yeah,
I
that is
think that's
good.
good.
No, it's not. You
Yes,
gotta,
it is.
you-
it's his first
This
year.
is
as
not
a head
playoffs
coach.
or bust.
You gotta
This is
go-
not even close to playoffs or
I
bust.
you need to
agree
go
with that.
2-4 in your division, and then you can easily still win. I don't know what, go 6-3 in the
You
other
do have a
games?
last
You
place
got to win
schedule,
7 or 8
so-
games.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Tycho. 7
No,
or 8
you have to
games.
win 9 games, or it's a failure.
I disagree.
I don't know.
Well, that's you guys fucked up by burning a year this year. Like you,
Yeah,
if you
that was-
hired Ben Johnson last year,
You
you went
guys knew
7
you were
and 10
gonna take
last
Caleb.
year.
I don't know
then
why
you
you
would have
did-
been good. You burnt
Why are
the
you
one.
yelling at me? I didn't make the decision.
You burnt the 1 year
No,
of
but that
grace
was
that you
so
get.
dumb.
It's
Like,
that-
if
that's
you're gonna
the
have a
year
rookie
of grace.
quarterback, get him his coach.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the year of grace. As your rookie
yeah.
year. Now is your
It's the
grace is
fucking
gone.
Urban Meyer to Doug Peterson
Yeah.
shit with Trevor Lawrence. Golly. All right.
Liam Cohn.
Yeah.
You want to go one theory?
Yeah, I got a fun one. I got
Okay.
so I have a really good Super Bowl theory right here. America, don't worry. The Chiefs are losing the Super Bowl.
Are they?
I figured out why.
Yes!
It was foretold in the prophecy, all right?
I kind of was into the 3-peat.
No, it was foretold in the prophecy. Just accept it. They're going to lose. It's going to be great. America's going to win. So here's why. Because Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen is the NFL's version of Steph Curry and James Harden just 6 years later.
Okay, yes.
Buckle the fuck up. Ready?
I'm listening.
So, as a Warriors fan, let me paint the scene for you, all right? Warriors and Rockets, back in the day. James Harden and Steph Curry. They're the two guys that are pining for MVP every single year. It was Steph Curry in his prime, James Harden. They're the two best shooters. They both do things incredibly, very similar games, playing styles, right? Just as Mahomes and Josh Allen are always pining for MVP. They play similar. They can both run. They have fucking arms like crazy. And both their teams are looked at as teams that can win either the Western Conference for the Warriors and Rockets or the AFC for
Yes.
obviously the Chiefs
Same
and Bills.
side of the- yeah.
Yeah, it's the same side of the thing. So now we have that backstory for people that don't know NBA.
People
as
that
well.
don't know ball.
all right, in 2015, you look so confused right
No,
now.
I'm
He
just
knows
I'm,
ball.
I'm
Okay.
just seeing
You're a ball now.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
a
just
basketball
think.
now.
All right,
More than
so
football.
this is the version of it just 6 years later. In 2015, Steph beats the Rockets in the Western Conference Finals and goes on to win it all. The first championship for him. Congratulations, Warriors and Steph. I remember that was fucking awesome. 2021, Mahomes beats the Bills in the AFC Championship game and goes on to win his first Super Bowl. 6 years later, same thing. All right.
Okay.
So both Western Conference Finals, AFC Championship game. Now in 2016, the year after that, Steph beats the Rockets in the first round of the playoffs, goes on to the NBA Finals, and loses in the NBA Finals at home after the first 3-1
LeBron
collapse
James.
in NBA Finals history.
To LeBron.
To LeBron James.
Important to note. I think,
Yeah,
right?
no, that is kind of important.
It's not.
No?
It's not like that. This isn't. All right, here.
Wait,
And
I thought I was,
sorry,
I thought I was
hold on.
picking up what he was putting down.
I know you're putting
Because then he. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
2022. Mahomes beats the Bills in the first round of the playoffs, doesn't win the Super Bowl because of a historic 21-3 comeback by the Bengals in Arrowhead.
The comebacks. The comebacks.
Oh yeah, no. Sorry.
So historic comebacks. All right.
I had my years mixed up because I was thinking Brady beating
I got you.
Mahomes.
Don't worry, dog. Don't worry, dog. I know. Don't worry. When I was looking into it, I thought that too. In 2017, there's no matchup between the Rockets and the Warriors, but the Warriors end up winning it all. In 2023, there's no matchup between the Bills and Chiefs, but the Chiefs win it all. All right? And then, so we meet again a year after that. All right? In 2018, Steph beats the Rockets in the Western Conference Finals and goes on to win the NBA Finals. 2024, Mahomes beats the Bills in the divisional round and goes on to win the Super Bowl. So now we come to the last year of this prophecy.
2025.
2019, Steph beats the Rockets in the playoffs just to lose to the best player in the world at the time, Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors. In 2025, Mahomes just beat Josh Allen in the playoffs, but will lose to the best player in the world at the time, Saquon Barkley, and the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl.
I like the theory a lot because
Nope.
you're not like no one was looking at Kawhi Leonard and the Raptors to win that.
No
finals.
one.
But Kawhi was that good that playoff run.
He was
unbeatable.
He was never the number one player in
No.
the NBA, but he was the best player in the world at the time.
Right now,
And at the time,
no one expects an NFL running back to carry a team in this NFL to a Super Bowl ring.
no one expects a defensive-minded player like Kawhi to do some shit like that.
And here we are, the Eagles beating the Chiefs.
Kind of interesting, isn't it, Adam?
It makes you think.
You don't like it.
I still think Patrick Mahomes. Is the
Yeah, me
best
too.
player.
But I'm trying to give my boy Jackson.
No, but this is a fun theory.
Yeah.
It's a fun theory.
It's a theory.
I saw a Warriors page post about it today, and I was like, that was fucking awesome. I'm going to talk about that.
It's a theory.
It's a theory that I want to believe.
I'm going to bring up probably.
I'm planting my flag on Eagles. So
I'm gonna bring up in the next 2 weeks, by the way, probably 10 to 15 theories that we can discuss of who's going to win the Super Bowl.
We should keep track on the theories.
I still don't know who I want to win. I want the Chiefs to win to prove myself right, but I hate teams like the Chiefs. I root for bad sports teams, so I hate.
It just
really
depends.
good
Do you just hate
teams.
Philly as a whole more?
But that's what I'm.
That
doing.
Rockets-
I hate
Jets
Philly
and
people
Eagles
so
is not a
much.
rivalry.
That
so it's
Rockets
like-
team
There's
was
Jets,
the
Chiefs.
most flawed team of all fucking time.
What?
The Mike D'Antoni just go for
No,
fucking.
that team
You know
ruled.
what?
I love that team.
with Chris Paul, like little fucking dogs, like PJ.
Well,
Tucker.
dude, I love their whole philosophy was that we're either going to have layups or threes.
Layups or
Nothing in
threes.
between.
we are
That's
shooting
it.
more threes than anyone. We will win.
I
that
hate
way.
the NBA
Dude, James
now.
Harden.
Yeah, no, the NBA
was
blows.
going off for like 50 a night.
Well, it's kind of funny, right? Because it's like it really is like Steph and James Harden was like Mahomes and Josh Allen right now.
Which makes me concerned for Josh Allen because who cares about James Harden? Like no one is.
Think about that.
No
because
one ever is going to
fair.
remember
That's
James
a good
Harden.
theory.
Think about it,
as
because
a
prime
guy.
James Harden was almost as good as Steph Curry, and
Yeah.
I can admit that. But everyone's going to remember Steph, and he's going to go down as maybe the greatest point guard to ever live. Whereas James Harden,
Won't even be top 5.
not even top 10, bro.
He'll probably be top.
Well,
5.
Because
well,
he never won it. He
Well,
never won.
Yeah,
he
well,
never
because
got a
rings
ring.
mean way more.
But his
in the
stats
NBA,
are
though.
absurd.
They mean a lot in the NFL too. For a
For a
quarterback,
quarterback, yes. For a
exactly.
quarterback,
So
yes.
see, good comp then, huh?
comp.
Thanks,
I
appreciate that.
oblige. All right, can I rip my game?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, please.
All right. So you know how I think this was 2 weeks ago, or it was before the season. It was right before the playoffs started.
2 weeks before the season are very different.
Yeah, wait.
I
What?
said before the season. I meant before the playoffs.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Before the playoffs started, I ranked all the brightest futures for teams
Yes.
that
You
were
did. You did do that.
that were not in the playoffs. So I decided now that there's only 2 teams left, I decided to rank the teams with the brightest futures in the NFL from teams that were eliminated from the playoffs.
Really good hook there, Adam. Very crisp, concise. Good.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I feel like I re-said the words a few times, but
You definitely did. But
I wanted
think
to
it
make
was-
sure.
made
It
sense.
required a bit of clearance.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
and you said it's slow. So
Before
people
we
can
start this
understand.
list, what are the Bears' fault?
They're
well,
they're not-
well,
they
they didn't
weren't
make the
in the
playoffs.
playoffs.
No,
so
I said before we start the list. If you had to
Oh,
put the
where-
Bears, like
oh.
where, like look at your list right now. Just give me a shoot from the hip.
Just
well,
say a
there's
number.
12 teams, so
Yeah, so just
I
say
know,
a
just
number.
shoot from the
Yeah,
hip, say a
exactly.
number.
1 through 12.
they wouldn't be on this list.
Damn, no,
What?
he's
Okay.
not
It's
on
Not
this
you're
list.
not.
If the
dude.
list were 13 teams long,
13.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that
Because I'll
seems-
tell
That
you
seems-
why.
That seems rude.
I'll tell you why.
That
seems rude.
That seems super.
Here's how I
incorrect.
made the brightest futures.
Where were the
How
Niners
likely
ranked?
are you?
I mean, my team's out of the playoffs too. I'm curious where they would rank. I know yours would probably be last on like 13.
I'm
yeah.
not even going to ask.
Where would the Niners be if you had 13 teams?
Probably like 7.
Okay,
6.
I'm just gonna noted.
Okay.
Noted.
So
Yeah.
let me finish.
Yeah.
Let me finish. How I decided who the brightest futures or which teams have the brightest futures is solely based off of within the next 2 to 3 years, can this team win a Super Bowl?
2 to 3.
2 to 3. That
2
seems like a
to
short window
3.
for future.
Because, well, these teams were just in the playoffs.
It's the team that has the biggest window open now.
right now. It's the teams that just made the playoffs.
So not long for future, short future. Now win.
How likely are you to make the playoffs and win a Super Bowl in the next 3 years?
Okay.
Number 1 or number 12?
Well, I'm always start from the back.
Yeah, go 12.
But you're
go
going to
12.
know.
Go 12.
Number
go
12, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Oh, Shang.
You got Baker. You're going to
Got
have the
your boy
same
out of
thing.
there.
Liam's gone. And then Mike is getting older. Godwin has a broken foot, and he's a free agent. The defense was trash. Nobody knows what's going to happen. I don't think they win a Super Bowl in the next 2 to 3 years. They might make the playoffs, but I don't, especially with the Falcons being
Baker
a good
player
team.
coach OC.
Potentially. Number 11. This one's going to be, I know there's going to be some differing thoughts. It's the Broncos.
Really?
Interesting, because I feel like
I
they have
don't
the
Super Bowl in
rookie.
the next 3. It would be tough.
But they have the defense. They have the rookie quarterback, which means you have the rookie quarterback
But-
deal and cap space where you can add around.
But I
him.
think the Broncos overperformed this year, and I think they will come back a little bit more now that there'll be more tape
That
on Bo
defense
Nix
is
and the
nasty,
team.
man.
The defense is good, but I think the team is not as good as making the playoffs and potentially being able to go toe-to-toe with the Buffalo Bills. So therefore, I think they probably, again, I think I'll take the Bengals over the Broncos, right? If the Bengals were in that position, and I think they sneak in.
it's
So
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I don't think the Broncos make the playoffs next year.
I'm done talking shit on the Broncos. I think they can.
Okay. Number 10, the Steelers. I have no fucking
Oh,
clue.
12.
12.
Yeah.
They have no future.
Yeah, 12.
Number 9.
Who's any quarterback?
Yeah, who's quarter?
I don't know who. That's the point. Also, like
Put him 12.
I've lost faith in Mike
Put the
Tomlin.
Bears over. Put the Bears over the Steelers.
I think I would have the Bears over the Steelers.
Bad list.
No bit.
Number
Bad
9,
list.
the Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that's low.
That is.
I think
that's
it's-
that's low for you.
I think the
Move
defense
on.
is good, but as I just look at the teams in
gosh.
front of them, it's like I just they
You
fit.
good, dog? Just making, I don't know,
I'm good.
You good?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You know, that's weird.
They have a good defense, but again, we got to go get a
I
one.
was
We
making
got to
sure
get
I
a
wasn't
real
even
one.
holding
If
you
I had to
at
guess, I
gunpoint
would have maybe
behind
put
you.
them at like 3.
Nope. In front of them, I have the Chargers.
Just because. Why?
I think they have the offensive line. They have the trenches established. They have a coach that has won there before. They have. What?
Yeah, well, he's won. He's
He's
been
won
to
in
Super
college.
Bowl.
He's been to Super
He's
Bowl.
been to Super Bowl.
He's established a culture.
Been to one.
And in year
I mean, you've
one,
been to.
in year one, to be able to win the way that they did, I think if they get and hold on, let me finish. What do they need more than anything? A true
we talking
one.
about again?
The
Sorry.
Chargers. A
Yes,
true one.
yes.
I think they go
T.
out and get
Higgins.
a true one. It changes their
I
offense.
feel
It
like
makes them
Tyreek
more
Hill
dynamic.
looks good in that.
No, he doesn't.
In that blue.
Number 7.
Really cool.
Number 7, the LA Rams.
Just because they just.
I think Matthew Stafford's got 2 to 3 more years left.
I also think they
does.
proved
The
as an
defense,
organization.
They proved as an organization they can
Yeah.
find talent. Cooper Kupp's going to be gone. I don't care. Kyron, yes, even if he is gone, it doesn't matter. They have Puka. They have a 1. They go get another piece. I trust the organization. The defense looks good. Jared Verse is going to become Superman.
They're gonna go draft that fucking tight end from like Bowling Green, who's a stud, and he's gonna be so
That
good.
guy looks cool.
Yeah, like you know, like some guy that no one knows his name, and he's gonna be sick.
I keep seeing the Jets taking Tyler Warren in mock drafts.
I got the Dolphins
and
doing
I
that too.
I want that.
Which one's he?
He's the Penn State guy.
Oh, yeah, he's
44.
Wait, you're talking about Harold Fannin?
Yeah. That's
yeah, the
Love this
Bowling Green
guy.
guy. He's
I
sick.
love this guy.
Yeah, he led all tight ends in every category.
I genuinely think, though, the Rams could win a Super Bowl because Stafford's probably got 2 to 3 more.
He can sling
I
it,
don't know
dude. He
if
was
he
slinging
has-
it in the snow in Philly.
Dude, I trust McVay, man. And I just,
Do you think he's got 3 more years of Super Bowl caliber?
Wait, so what number were they on the list?
that was 7.
Okay, so you put the Niners above them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number 6, I have the Vikings.
You put the Vikings over the Niners.
Yeah, I do because they're on a they have a quarterback on a rookie deal. They have a quarterback
Damn
on a
it.
rookie deal.
Is JJ McCarthy starting for them next year?
He's going to
Yeah,
start
he
for
will.
them, but look, I don't know if JJ McCarthy can play as well as Sam Darnold, but the truth is he's on a rookie deal. They have the infrastructure and they can keep going to add talent. And if JJ McCarthy can give them 12 wins and they get in the playoffs, anything can fucking happen.
No, I think they don't even need to add that much talent. Like
that's the
realistically,
point,
they
they
need to add
can.
like some offensive linemen or some shit. But like
Well, they had injuries, but
they have all. I know, but they have like all the pieces to contend. They're a quarterback away, and I don't know if JJ.
I don't know.
Time will
I don't know
tell
if
if
he
JJ
is.
McCarthy's that guy.
Of course, but we're talking the next 3 years. You add talent, like you can keep adding talent. That's the point. They can get better. They can replenish. So that's why I think they're there. They're 6.
I want them to play JJ McCarthy just because I like watching rookie QBs play. I like finding out if they're good or not.
Yeah.
So it's just like a fun.
It's
He's
a
gonna-
fun,
I think
it's
he
a fun
plays.
It's like that's
experiment.
one of my more favorite football games to watch are rookie QBs. Start.
Just to see how they
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Like Michael Penix starting late in the season.
Fun.
Sick.
Fun.
Well, I know you're
Fun.
making
So fun.
mental notes in your head. You're like, yeah, I like the way he releases that
Yeah.
ball. Like, oh, look at him outside the pocket.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
I'm doing some scouting. It's fun.
5, the Texans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just yeah.
Yes. I think something weird
Bobby,
happened.
what happened with Bobby Slow?
I think that would be a
Something
mistake.
weird
I think
happened
that's a
this year. I
mistake.
think it was a
They had
fluke.
injuries on the offensive line.
Yeah.
It was also like
be
I think
back.
CJ will be fine.
I'm actually kind of scared for what's happening with the Texans right now because I feel like they built a really good culture last year, and then now it's like CJ Stroud has a down year. You fired Bobby Sloak, who's like this mastermind. It's like, is this an implosion or is it actually like get rid of what's wrong? I'm curious to see.
I don't like. Yeah, I think they'll figure it out.
It almost feels like implosion. I don't want to say it, but
Number 4, the Lions. And the reason the Lions are number 4 is because I just don't know what that team is going to look like without Ben Johnson, without Aaron Glenn. They've lost assistants. They've lost quarterback coaches.
I'm
It
curious.
feels like everyone has lost, and now it's on Dan Campbell to replenish that staff.
I
They
brought
have
it
the
up like a
talent.
week or two ago. Like whenever they lost, I was like, I feel like I'm very curious to see what the Lions look like without their assistant. Like,
Yeah,
is
I'm
Dan
worried
Campbell?
we've seen them peak. And
Yeah.
I hate that. I want
I
them going
don't.
to
I don't
Super Bowl.
think. I don't think Dan Campbell can bring him back to the same level with other assistants because we know how great Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson are at their.
What I will say,
positions.
like, obviously, Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn earned what is theirs, but you have to put some stock into Dan Campbell's ability to pick out good coordinators and
Yes.
build them up to where they are.
100%.
the fact that he knew that those guys are going to be. So
and
good,
that's
yeah.
no fluke.
I also
so
am
I
cons-
trust that he can rebuild.
That's fair. I'm also concerned, like, and I feel this way even with Ben Johnson there, that Jared Goff will hold back the Lions from winning a Super Bowl. Now you take Ben Johnson away from them, and he has to work with a new offensive coordinator. I don't think Jared Goff has standalone talent to be able to get you there. He needs all the pieces. I just
In the NFC,
They're four. They're
I
four
think.
to me.
I think you can win the NFC with a game manager, though.
yes,
I
you
think
guys
can.
know
Yes,
who-
you could win with a game manager.
Yeah.
You just need all the variables to click.
They haven't appointed any replacements yet, right?
I don't believe so.
So I imagine it's higher from within, and it's the exact same offense they ran last year.
It's gonna be the same guys, yeah.
That's why I'm not all that concerned.
No,
It's
but
not
I
like Ben
think-
Johnson steals the playbook.
No, but
Like,
fucking
they can still use the same
No,
playbook.
but it's-
I don't know. Who's it? The quarter JT Barrett. Y'all hired JT Barrett, Tycho, right?
Did you?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Ohio
he was
State
the
quarterback?
assistant quarterback coach or something like that with the Lions.
I did see something.
Really?
like that.
And then,
interesting.
so like Ben Johnson brought his guys to
I don't know,
Chicago. I'm sure Aaron
imagine-
Glenn's
yeah,
bringing his
that's
guys
true,
to New York.
That's true.
Sick
All right,
that
let me go,
JT
let me
Barrett's
go.
your quarterback
Sorry.
coach, though.
I want to be
Just
cognizant.
putting that
Yeah,
out there.
go
That
ahead,
was
go
cool.
ahead.
Number 3, this is where it gets real fun.
Okay.
The Washington fucking Commanders.
Wow.
I might put him higher, bro.
There's a chance we just saw their floor.
Or actually, no, because it's Ravens and Bills. Yeah.
But there's a
Yeah.
chance that was their floor. The Commanders at number 3 with the brightest future. You know what you got to do. Let's go add talent around Jaden Daniels. You got the quarterback on a rookie deal.
Let's
We
go.
established the
Defense.
culture.
Get fucking good, please. Peace on defense, please. Sorry, I get angry because
That's another thing I like watching is teams rebuilding. So I'm really excited about the Commanders.
You know what I've realized?
fun
I
spending
think,
90
I think
million
you get
cash.
excited. You get excited about watching rookie quarterbacks and rebuilding because this is what you do.
Yeah, no, watching
This is
like
what you
good
do.
teams.
But
win
you do-
Super Bowls,
yeah.
weird.
I like watching good teams play football.
No. I like seeing. I'm looking for potential.
I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore.
I'm
You
always.
We're just stuck in the
you
middle.
want to look for teams that could just they could win or lose any week, man.
I plant my flag on a lot of teams. And then 2-1, 2 the Bills, 1 the Ravens.
So why Ravens
Self-explanatory.
over Bills?
I just think you have Lamar, and you could point
Josh Allen
to.
at least wins in the playoffs.
Yes, but you could point to
got
one of the
the
main
yards.
reasons that they could have lost was they didn't have Zay. They didn't have their number 1 for the season. What happens if they have their number 1? I
Yeah.
also don't think Zay is the number 1. I think if they go get a number 1, they pair him with Zay.
Both those
the
teams
defense
need to
started
get a
playing
one.
better. Yes. The Bills, on the other hand, whenever you have Josh Allen, naturally you're going to have a bright future. You have a chance any single year. But I think if I have to pick one team to win a Super Bowl over the next 3 years, it's Ravens or Bills. I pick the Ravens.
I almost think it's just at least the Ravens haven't played the Chiefs in the playoffs often, so it's like the Bills just can't get over the fucking hump. They can't do it. Like we haven't really seen if the Ravens can or not.
Yeah, I don't think the Bills
You know what I
will.
mean? Like they've only played the Chiefs, I think, once in the playoffs. So,
So that's it. Those are the brightest futures.
I don't mind that. I don't mind
Yeah, I
that.
don't have any beef with that list.
I'm excited for the Commanders, man. I think
too.
I want to be a Commanders fan.
Just get one more weapon or like a good running back and then pieces on defense.
It's so fun. Wow, playing GM.
I saw a mock draft that had Cam Scatterbo going there.
Really?
Yeah,
Same
that'd be
That just
colors.
makes
fun.
sense colors
Same
wise.
colors,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Where's he
probably
going in
why.
drafts? Is he?
I don't know. I have no idea.
In this mock draft, was it like the second?
I just
round
saw
or-
it said potential new Commanders offense when Cam Scatterbo was.
Jack, you got another theory?
I do have another theory. It's like the
then
logo
you have your
theory.
dominance?
Everyone's seen the
Yes.
logo theory, man.
8th best running back taken is what he's going at.
8th best, so
That
he'll be
feels
like
low.
4th round, 3rd round,
Yeah,
Where'd Peyton Hillis go?
As high as the 3rd round.
as high as the 3rd. Yeah,
I'll take him.
yeah. I would. He's totally worth a mid round flyer. Yeah, but
I'll reach on him in a second.
he is.
Because also he's the kind of guy like you put him in like special teams. That
Yeah,
guy
he's gonna
plays
make a tackle
heart and
on
soul.
punt.
That
I
is
would love,
that,
I would
yeah,
love
that's
him
a
as
gunner.
him as a goal line back, man.
Yeah,
Just like bring
he's
him
got
in
a
when you
role.
need to score, yeah.
he has a role somewhere.
All right.
Jim Rat.
Ben Johnson.
So you guys have seen the logo theories for the Super Bowls, right?
Yes, of
Ever
course.
since 2021, they've had some really cool, finagled.
Last year was a reach with
ones.
the purple Taylor Swift, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, but I'm going to go through these theories, and it's going to tell us who's going to win the Super Bowl and who's going to play the Super Bowl next year. All right. So essentially, 2021, I'll show you guys all the logos. All right.
Uh-huh.
So you have the Bengals in the orange on the top, and then
Yep.
you have on the bottom the Rams in the yellow. Rams won, and then the year after that you have Eagles Chiefs because the Eagles you have that tealish green on the top and red on the bottom for the Chiefs. Chiefs
Yeah.
won, and then for last year's Super Bowl you have Niners Chiefs. Niners represented by red at the top, and then Taylor Swift, the Taylor Swift year last year. Everyone can't forget that.
But there was a
is
little
represented
gradient.
by the purple on the bottom.
But there was a gradient. You could
What
make an
is
argument.
what
For
is the
Ravens, you
correlation with the purple.
Oh, that's Taylor Swift's favorite color.
I thought that was Justin Bieber's favorite color.
Could be, but
Well, I
we're
think a lot of people could have
But have you
favorite
seen the
colors.
Speak Now album from Taylor Swift? Personally,
No.
my
It is
favorite
purple.
album.
It is purple.
Yeah, very good album actually.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then this year's you have red on the top
Yep.
with the Chiefs, and it's green. It's a lime green, but it is a green nonetheless.
It's green.
On the bottom with the
Kelly
Eagles, which
green.
means
It gets close to Kelly green.
congratulations again on the Eagles win the Super Bowl. So we have two theories right now that have
Adam
Eagles
was
winning.
right to start the year.
And then 2025, here is the logo. It's going to be in San Francisco.
Wow,
Ugly.
LIX.
I don't like it.
Wait,
That's the
LIX?
San Francisco.
Wait,
L-I.
isn't that one LIX?
No, that's LX. See, it's confusing because they have the Super Bowl trophy in it. But
Is this year
it's-
LIX or?
Yes, it's LX this year.
The next year's
year is
Licks.
60. LX just looks. But I think it's cool. It has the San Francisco
I like
skyline
it.
in
I
it.
like
Look at that.
it.
You got, even though
Good.
it's in Santa Clara.
Yeah.
So that's
but-
Lions.
So you have the very light blue
Lions.
at the top, right? That means the Lions, and there's dark blue on the bottom,
Which means
AFC. We're gonna go with the Bills.
the Buffalo Bills.
The Bill. So think about
versus
this.
the Detroit Lions.
Bills, Lions. You have a team that's 0-4 in Super Bowl history with the Bills. They've never won
Oh
one.
my
And then the
God.
Lions, who've never been there, the most cursed maybe franchise, top 3 cursed franchises in NFL history. But the Bills finally get that one. They beat the Lions.
Hey, man,
in
guess they
Super
have a
Bowl
really
next
bright
year
future.
in Santa Clara.
Holy shit.
Yeah. We
That's
should
fun.
go. We should go.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Worst franchises: Lions, Browns, Jets. Rank them.
Those are the 3. I will go Browns 1.
Browns, Lions,
I go
Jets.
Browns, Lions, Jets because you guys have a Super Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah.
And championship appearances.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Dolphins.
Well,
No, you
the
guys
Browns have
don't-
NFL.
you guys have one of the best
The
teams
Browns
in
have NFL
history.
No,
championships.
we have the best, but yeah.
Yeah.
We're the only undefeated
Wait.
season.
Yeah,
but I
no.
was also in a
Would
ball
you-
sack at that time, so it doesn't
I'm actually
fit.
trying to
Not
think
even. Your
about
dad
this.
probably wasn't
'Cause-
even making jizz at that point.
Yeah, I don't even know if he was thinking about being gay yet.
Take a. Wow. How many NFL championships do the Browns and Lions have? I think the Browns have
They
a good
have a
amount.
lot, because the Browns have like 4 NFL championships in like the 50s. That's why I think the Browns.
That's
are the
actually
clear-cut
kind of
one,
fun since
is because they've been
2000
around.
to
Yeah,
do
we'll
these
find
since
out.
2000.
4 for the Browns.
I think the Lions have like 1, 2.
Speaking of which,
4 for the Lions.
Wow. I think the Browns are more cursed than the. Like at least maybe that's recency bias, but
Pat, you have one last game for us, yeah?
got one last game
I have
for
a
us.
trivia too.
Ooh,
So I
you
just
gotta hurry
asked you
up.
guys about the worst teams. Now let's talk about the best teams. I went ahead and ranked the top 10 teams of the 2000s. So this is based on a variety of factors, but mainly just your overall record in the 2000s and how many Super Bowls / Super Bowl appearances
Okay.
you
So
have.
just championships, trophies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Starting at number 10, this was the hardest one. 9 through 1, I'm confident in. 10 was, who do I put in here? I put the Giants.
I
in.
thought about this. I like
They got
that.
2.
They got 2
Soupies.
and 2 awesome
Yeah.
ones that everyone remembers, but they have sucked since 20.
It was like Eli Manning get fucking hot in the playoffs.
It's also
kid,
like
and that's it.
They have a moment in time
Yes.
where the fucking whatever
Helmet
his
catch.
fuck, what's his name though?
David
David
Tyree.
Tyree.
David
We met him.
Tyree.
Come on.
Yeah, we did meet him, but the helmet catch that lives.
They
forever, so.
have arguably the most iconic Super Bowl win I can think of. Maybe 28-3 is
28.
I
to
would say
3.
those are top 2.
yeah. I'd say those are probably 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Giants are there, even though their overall record in the 2000s is below 500.
That's crazy. But
Yeah.
you have to put them in there with the 2
Have to.
Soupies.
They have
Yeah.
more than the next 5 guys
Yeah.
on this list in terms of Super Bowl trophies.
Yeah.
At number 9, I have the Colts. So you might
Okay.
not think like,
Well,
oh, Colts
no.
aren't that incredible, but Peyton Manning was there
yeah.
for
No, that's
15 years in the
super fair.
2000s.
But it was fucking awesome.
And
They
then
won a
right
Super
after
Bowl.
that, they won 1 Super Bowl,
One
went to
Super
2,
Bowl.
and then right after
At
that, you had
Andrew
Andrew
Luck.
Luck.
Yeah.
They could have been way higher up on this list if Andrew Luck didn't retire.
Yep.
And then even once Andrew Luck retired, they've been a 500,
They've been
above
solid,
500
yeah,
team.
yeah.
So they're consistently
No,
a
I
good
like that.
football
I like
team.
that.
Been to the playoff, 15 playoff appearances, 13 playoff wins.
Oh, did you grok this to make sure?
I chat GPT'd it.
And they actually have the, if I'm not mistaken here, they have the 6th best record since 2000 in the NFL. I believe.
You don't got to
according
double check. Just
stats.
a Petco.
No, I know. No, I do.
Well, I have
just,
I have the records written here.
I have
but
it on. I just don't know how they ranked. I asked chat because before I knew Pat was doing this, I was like,
Oh, you
I
did?
want to know 10 plus wins. I was gonna give a point system.
Oh,
yeah.
fun.
You were gonna do a lot more work. Mine
Yeah.
was vibes and records and
Yeah.
trophies.
Vibes record.
Which is how you should rank it.
I like vibes.
Yeah. At number 8, I think I should have put them at 9, but they're at 8. So I have the Denver Broncos. So
No, I don't like
another
it.
team
Early
that's
2000s
consistently
with,
good.
like, Elway in there?
Early
Yeah.
2000s they had Elway.
Yeah.
They went to 2 Super Bowls in the 2010s. Lost to the Seahawks. Beat the Panthers.
Yes.
And now
That Panthers team was
they had a few
disgusting.
years that were bad, but now it seems they're back. So I don't love where I have the Broncos, honestly. I wish I had them at 9, but they're going to be at number
lot
1.
of stock in the vibes.
I don't hate it. I mean, they probably should be 9, but they're right there.
Yeah, because what
It's
did they
hard
do in,
with the
like,
Giants, and the
2006?
Giants have 2 titles. So like, what are we putting the most
Yeah,
weight on?
I would rather.
I'm putting more weight on consistently a
but
good
here's the
football
thing:
team.
is like those 2 teams have Super Bowls, so you can say because they've
Yeah.
been better overall that they're better than the Giants.
Like the
That's
Giants,
fine.
2004 to 2016, top 5, but 2000 to 2004 and 16 to 15, ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep fried ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, at number 7, I have the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
Another team, just picture of consistency, has a Super Bowl trophy,
Would be
has
nice.
multiple Super Bowl appearances.
Yeah.
Even after their Super Bowl window closed,
and
they've
they're-
been competitive.
And like they've had memorable moments, even losing a Super Bowl. You know, like
they were in the Super Bowl in 2006 against the Steelers.
Yeah.
You have the Marshawn Lynch run against
Yeah.
the Saints in the
That's-
playoffs.
the Beast Quake.
Yeah, so a lot of things, and then they have the 7th best record since 2000.
the motherfucking Legion of Boom.
Yeah, they are a fun team. And
Ugh, no.
Did you see that they're supposedly changing their jerseys?
No.
Good. I don't like
I
them.
like
I've
them.
never liked them. I
Really?
know.
Always liked them.
I'm very glad they are because the Legion of Boom team haunts me.
Scares
so just
you?
please
Yeah.
change them.
Okay, I like
don't
them, though.
All right, at number
they are
6,
definitely good looking
I have the Green Bay Packers.
Interesting.
Third best
I mean,
record.
they've always had a good fucking
Third best
quarterback.
record
They
since
should be
2000.
higher.
No, they got one Super Bowl.
One Super Bowl.
Just put the
appearance.
Broncos there with one. Well,
One
they were
Super Bowl
one lower, but-
appearance.
Yeah, but they were at 8.
and they won 1-for-1 though.
I know, but they only have one Super Bowl appearance.
Tycho, you were talking about this yesterday.
18
The fact
playoff
that
And that's-
appearances.
But that's with Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, and Jordan Love not
Tycho.
on that level. But one?
I was talking about this with Tycho the other day. The fact that Jalen Hurts has more Super Bowl appearances than Aaron Rodgers, does that make you feel good or bad?
It makes me feel terrible because Aaron Rodgers, the man that's been the one Super Bowl, haunts me.
And
Yeah,
I,
true.
and I do think, Adam, you're going to like, I think the next
was so
5 teams
funny.
definitely deserve to be over them.
Okay.
And this is maybe the only one that I think you can give pushback on, but I'll provide my reasons. At number 5, I had the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, I'll
so
push
they've
back.
won 1,
Foles.
and they've been to 3 since 2000. And they have the 4th
Oh, yeah, the
best record.
McNabb one, too. Yeah,
Yeah, so they had the McNabb one they lost. They've won with Foles, and now they're in their 3rd Super Bowl since 2000.
They have the second. They have the most playoff wins outside the Patriots since
This would be
2000.
4th. They lost already with Jalen Hurts. This would be their 4th.
You're right, 4
Yeah.
appearances. So yeah, they're definitely better than the Packers.
I think they. I would put them two personally.
The Eagles?
They have the most
No,
playoff
because
wins.
there's the Chiefs and
They have
Patriots.
the most playoff
Adam.
wins outside the
Adam,
Patriots.
there's the Chiefs and Patriots.
Okay.
Super Bowl rings, buddy.
Super Bowl rings matter.
Yeah, that's definitely what matters.
Well, the
mostly.
Giants were lower and they had more Super
they
Bowl
were
rings.
awful.
Their ass outside.
saying.
No
All right,
consistency.
go. Who's 3?
Number 4, we got the Baltimore Ravens at 4. They have
have
2
2.
Super Bowls since 2000. They won in 2001, and then with Joe Flacco in like 2013.
They've
have
just
not
always been a
able to-
model of consistency. Yeah.
Definition of consistency. My entire life, they've been good. I can't.
No, I can't remember a year they've been bad.
Yeah.
Can't remember one. I'm
Would be
sure there
kinda
was
fun.
one.
Would be kind of fun if they were bad.
Yeah,
It would
but-
be it would be cool to see. Yeah.
And
I
you
want
have
to see them
think
in the
Lamar
top
Jackson
5
gets
pick
over
in the
hump,
draft.
right?
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Never seen that.
Will Lamar Jackson win a Super Bowl?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Ravens' worst season since 2000. They finished 8-9.
Holy shit.
Are you fuck
And that was within the last 5 years too.
That was-
why don't
2021.
why don't people talk about that like they talk about Mike Tomlin?
Yeah, that's insane.
The worst record they've ever had is 4-12
Wow.
in their entire existence.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Wow,
they've only
Niners
been
been
around
worse
since
than
like
last
the 90s, right?
8, like,
Texas
6 years.
and
Oh,
Baltimore
yeah.
Colts. At number 3, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have the
Yeah.
second best record since 2000. They have 2 Super Bowl rings. They are always above 500.
They're the Steelers.
model of consistency.
They're the Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like it.
No, it's perfect. And then
I'm
I
backing
think
up
we
a stat.
know
I'm
what-
backing up something that I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
Number 2 is the Chiefs. They just give them 5 more years. They'll probably
Yeah.
pass the Patriots.
Yeah.
But the Patriots are number 1, 270 and 134 since 2000.
Fuck,
they
man.
have more than double the amount of
think
wins.
about how many bad
than
years they've had
losses.
recently.
Exactly. That's including the last 3 years.
Fuck, that's
And they have
crazy.
6 Super Bowls.
So
I have a team I want to bring up
Okay.
because I know you have ChatGPT, but this off my top of my head. Can I do this? Just like ball nowhere. Oh, you should have included the Bucks there.
So
Two Super Bowls?
I thought about it, but
They were so bad every other year
yes,
besides
that's
those
why
years.
it was
Yeah.
between them and the Giants,
Yeah.
and then a team, and then like the Saints with 1 Super Bowl but better record.
Yeah.
I thought about the Bucks because they won in 2003 and they won
Yeah,
in
with Warren Sapp.
2020.
Yeah.
So I thought about it, but they didn't. They are so ass.
They have the outside of those 2 years, they have the worst record in NFL
Yeah.
history.
Adam.
am I getting this right that I grokked this, but the Chiefs don't have a playoff win between 2000 and 2010?
Could be right.
That could be right. I feel like they didn't really have anybody,
Reese Holmes was kicking.
Yeah, I feel like
but they never really had any guys.
I get it. The Chiefs have been good since Mahomes has come in here.
No, the Chiefs
they've
used
been
to
good since Alex
be
Smith,
very
too.
bad.
No, but they've been good. They were good with Alex Smith too.
I just think there's something to playoff wins. Never had one in my lifetime. Eagles being the most behind the Patriots since 2000 is impressive.
It doesn't really matter. It's just like 3 Super Bowl
3
rings.
Super Bowl rings.
I get the
over one.
rings. I get the rings. I get
3 to
like,
1,
no
and
can't-
could potentially
do you
be
get
4 to
rings?
How
1.
many? No, but how many of these teams in that top 10 were a dynasty? Only 2 are dynasties.
Yeah.
I get
So
it.
you have
I'm
to have
just
the dynasties
I'm
one, too.
just putting it out
Even
there.
if the Chiefs were 0-16 up
Who'd you have at
until
3 again?
2010, 3 I had the Steelers.
Yeah, they've been consistent.
They've had a couple.
And who was 4?
4 was the Ravens.
I've had 2. Yeah. So no, the Eagles at 5 is perfect.
It's
Yeah.
like you could make an
That
argument.
top 5 is and then there's a drop off.
Yes.
Like,
And the
significant.
Packers are up there with the Eagles, maybe.
But they've only been to 1.
See, it's hard. It's
That's
hard
where
because
it's like-
the weight is obviously in a Super Bowl.
But
But,
they're
then it's
always
like how
good.
many times have you won in the playoffs, which is really all that
The
counts. But
next
then all you
weight
care
is
is
Super
really
Bowl
Super Bowl.
appearances. Well, it went Super Bowl trophies, Super Bowl appearances, regular season record.
Yeah.
I think
or
that's
overall
that's
record.
that's how it should be. Like
Because like the fact that you can make it to the Super Bowl is impressive in itself, even though you lost.
That's
if you
getting
get
there
to
is
4
not
Super Bowls.
Not every
that's
franchise
hard.
has been there.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
So I put a
Shout
lot
out
of weight
Detroit.
in Super Bowl appearances.
I like that. I like that list. I think that was fun, Pat.
It's a good list. Way to be
All
good,
right.
guys.
Do you want to do my trivia? Rip it super quick. I know
I
you
think
have
save
a hard
it for
out.
Friday. I think we save it for Friday.
Hard out. Yeah, save
I
it.
think we
buddy.
save it for Friday because we don't have a predictions episode.
It's
I know.
actually it's going to take a while. Actually,
Yeah, I'd rather give it the time and give it the justice that it
Thank you,
Yeah,
appreciate
you
that.
Tyler,
King.
can we stop for lunch before we go to?
You guys should go to Culver's.
Yeah, we might. We went there in Orlando though.
Can you guys pick up Culver's on the way back from me?
Yeah, what do you want?
Nah.
Jack wants to go
it's gonna be
golfing,
so
by the
cool.
way. I don't know if he
Yeah,
told
no,
you that.
We'll golf,
we got to
we'll
get a
golf.
tea time on Saturday.
All right, that's all we got for our cafeteria episode. No predictions episode on Friday, but we will have a different episode.
Whoa.
We'll
What?
Wait,
we're going to have an episode Friday. Sorry. I was
Yeah,
like,
just
whoa, we're doing an episode.
just no predictions because
Yeah.
there's nothing to predict, and we're
Oh,
going to
let's-
say
oh,
predictions.
Ever heard of the Pro Bowl?
Yeah.
It would be kind of fun.
Can
Pro
I
Bowl
bring
game
something for you guys to
predictions?
predict?
Yeah.
I'll bring like some event and I'll have you guys predict what happens.
Do you want us to predict the next 10 Super Bowl champions?
What if we just predict the NBA slate for Friday night?
Dude, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my, we have to.
We have nothing to predict, so we're just going to predict it for the weekend. For the
Here's
weekend.
college basketball.
No, we'll
we don't
just do
watch
it for
college
Friday night because
basketball.
there's gonna be like 30 games.
That's why
we
it's
do the
hilarious.
weekend.
You have a huge fucking slate. All right, we'll see you on Friday for predictions of the entire NBA slate.
Maybe not. Let's workshop that.
Goodbye.
Bye.